Hey, welcome to Lawnmower Care. We have a good one today. This is a DLS 3500. We gave $200 for this machine and needs a little bit of work. We did give a little more than we usually do, but this one is a special or a limited edition. The seat's intact. The deck has all of its logos and everything. It does surge a little bit when you start it. I think it needs like a carburetor adjustment, but you can see this engine's an Intech Plus 20 horse. It's got all the parts under the hood that it could possibly need. But listen to it. I know the guy put a new gas line on there, but I think it's got something going on with the carburetor. That's why it's surging. Definitely not blown up, so if you've been following the channel, you'll know I'll get it going relatively quickly. The battery could probably use an upgrade. I don't know what date it is, but it looks like an older setup. It did come with the bagging unit, which was very surprising to acquire because I've seen these listed on Facebook Marketplace for upwards of a couple $100 just for this setup here. So it just fits right on the back. No bolts, it just hangs right off the rear here. There's actually in that area it hangs and it disengages and everything. The guy said he did put a new blade on it not too long ago, so you know, we'll go through it. But I noticed that the foot pedals, we have a 2000 series that we were working on, the deck over there, and long story short, we take the decks off and go through the blades and grease them up and things like that. So just get it ready for the season, you know. Like anything I sell, I try to make sure it's top notch. You can see this one was sitting like he said. It's got, you can tell right here, you can tell it hasn't been used on a weekly basis, you know, when it has cobwebs and dirt. He was a pretty straightforward guy. He said that it's been sitting for a while and he inherited another tractor and had to let this one go. So I was lucky to acquire this, being one of the first to message about it, and willing to have the truck and trailer. Anytime you get a truck and trailer and you're ready to go, people want to deal with you. This one I could easily get running again and make into a quick flip. I mean, you heard it surge, but it goes forwards and backwards and it cuts. It just needs a little bit of carb work, I'm thinking. It does have that newer electronic solenoid, so we have to make sure we have the right model carburetor in the garage. I usually try to keep one or two on hand because I do find a lot of Craftsman units. This is probably one of the nicer units I found recently, so pretty proud of myself on this one. For those of you wondering how much you could get out of something like this, I would say all cleaned up you could get like $600 to $800 depending on your market. You want to push more towards 800 because it is a really nice machine. So anyway, at the beginning of the video you saw a surging tractor, but this is the new carburetor, which goes on the same engines like models LT1000, LT2000, and this 3500. It's the same carburetor. I'll put the part number in the description if you want to click over to Amazon and check that out. But this is the old carburetor. A guy might be able to clean it up and maybe even put a bolt down there instead of this electric solenoid here. But this kit comes with an oil filter, a fuel filter, a gas line, a new plug, gaskets, and everything you need to crimp the new gas line on. And now it's time to listen to see what it sounds like. So before you assume that your old mower is junk, a little $20 kit could save its life and save you that $2,000 to $3,000 on a new lawnmower. Anyway, you've been watching Lawnmower Care. If you like what you're watching and you want to see more, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.